Good day, everybody. This is a Florida Golden Girl. Today's travel adventure takes me to the town of Zellwood, Florida. We're going to be looking at a dirt road cemetery. Today, folks, we're going to be looking at Conquest Cemetery. This is a pretty scary looking cemetery. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's a little bit chilly out, but that's okay. So, I look at this dedication plaque and it reads, "In loving memory of James and Gladys Vincent." One died in 1983 and the other one died in 1911. So immediately to the left, there's benches, there's a little bit of what you'd call a bandstand. And so we're gonna look over to the other side. I mean, that's the road I came down. Wonderful looking, isn't it? So it says Zellwood United Methodist Church, 1994. So this is a fairly new cemetery, but it certainly does look old, doesn't it? So it's surrounded by, it looks like there's a caretaker's cottage down that road, or rich folk homes. Zellwood is known for its corn festival. I have never been lucky to attend it, but I hear it's pretty good. I had colon surgery last year, so there's no way I can have corn, but I love corn. Anyway, enough of that. So this is the cemetery. Pretty much it's small. Not much here, but we'll take a look and see if there's anything interesting. So I can imagine it being a fairly new cemetery that serves the local community. Whether we find any super old graves, I kind of highly doubt it. But it is a nice place. So immediately in the middle is a flagpole, and it reads, "Dedicated to the men and women such as myself that has served this great nation, preserving the freedom and peace we enjoy. Zellwood United Methodist Church, Conquest Cemetery, 1996. So again, this is a 20th century church, and yeah, but that's okay. So you've got the Anderson family. You've got a couple of above ground graves over here. Barrett. Married 1971. He died in 2020 and she died in 2019. And he served in the Air Force. And then this looks like an interesting one. Mary Lee Martin. And then this is the and then you got G. And over here you've got the Hoyt family. Donald Eugene, James Christian, and Charlene. She's still alive. I don't think there's any veteran cemeteries here. You have Seth and Gabe over there, Hoover. They're young. One died 2001, he was 17. And then the other one, 2003 to 2018. Wow. What the hell happened to them, I wonder? Ugh. Sorry about that, folks. It's, okay, so we have so they're all veterans. So he was 1940 to 2005. And then you have another one, he's a Vietnam veteran. And then another brother was Korea. And then you've got not a veteran. So you got a couple. And then that's the main road between those bushes. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Can you just imagine that this year's just about over with? Wow. Interesting. Okay, so here is one of a very rare marker here. He's Vietnam and Persian Gulf. So he was a retiree. Because I think I've seen 2 Persian Gulf, and that's about it. Yeah, because I think the other Persian Gulf I seen was in Cocoa City, Cocoa, Florida. So you have somebody that evidently was an Alabama fan. Alabama's got a really good team. Wow, okay, so you really do have an old one here. His name was O.B. Goolsby, and he was born April 22nd, 1877 to 1947. Wow. And the history of this place, I looked online, and it looked to be a fairly new cemetery. Normally, sometimes my major reference is Find a Grave. For those of you that do what I do or like to look at cemeteries, Find a Grave is normally a pretty decent. Between Find a Grave and GPS, I normally kind of am able to get to where I need to go. I always pre-plan. Oh, well, look at this. There's evidently a family. So there is a generation of Goolsby. So you've got some more here. You've got 1880 to 1941. I didn't know this. And then you've got Gladys, who died in 1914. So far, she's the oldest one here. And then you got another Goolsby that died in 1941. And then we'll go over here to the left. And then you've got another Goolsby that died in 1914. And then you've got another one that died in 19. So you've got a family of Goolsbys, and then you've got the Farley family here. And they're all pretty recent ones. You have another Goolsby here. You got a mother, 1945. And then you got a Juanita Goolsby, who's a relative. I'm looking around to see if I can find any more. Okay, so you've got Margaret Hurd, who died in 1933. So it's typical of most cemeteries that we have all visited together, where it's the older graves in one area and they kind of build around it. So as I look towards the back, I'm looking at more older graves here, folks. Here, this says, in loving remembrance, another Goolsby. So 1899, and he was 11 years old in 3 days. Bless his heart. And then if I go back over here, another Goolsby, and she died in 1880. So this is another old one here, folks. And then you've got another Goolsby here. And then there is a Goolsby here. That's an old one there. And then you've got another Goolsby, 1910. So this has got to be a family cemetery. Now, I do not know who the Goolsby family is, but will probably be that they were a pioneer settlement family that moved to the area, because Zellwood is agriculture, folks. And then you got Louis Goolsby. So now if I go over here, you got a Goolsby here. So most of the cemetery here is a family type cemetery. And then this is the latest one here. Died in 1984. She lived a long life. So yeah, you've got, I wonder if you got any more. Yeah, you got a couple more Goolsbys here. So you've got Francis. And then you got Harold. He's got to be some type of relative, or he was married to somebody. So yeah, at the back of the cemetery is a family cemetery dedicated to the Goolsby family and their descendants. I'm going to the far back, almost to the line here. And then you've got somebody that died in 1927. So this is not the new cemetery that they're leading everybody to believe. Rinaldi Sessions. So he died in 1896. You see that? And then you've got and then these we haven't seen yet, but Reverend M.A. Jeffcoat, born 1830, died 1892. And then you got Wilkins. And then you got a Wilkins here. And then you got, so yeah. So there looks like there's a lone grave over here that we're going to take a look at. Well, it's nice once again, folks, that the sidekick ain't with me. I am sidekick free this visit. And I found this cemetery. I seen this online and I'm like, wow, it looked interesting, but okay, so we have a Confederate veteran here. So he was Company G, 5th Florida Infantry, Confederate States of America. He died in 1920. And he was a first sergeant. So we have one Confederate here. Infantry. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, folks, this turned out to be quite an interesting little cemetery here. Half of it is descendants and generations of the Goolsby family. Towards the back, you have a lone grave in the back where he is a Civil War veteran. And then you have some Persian Gulf, Vietnam, Korea. Yeah, it's small, but you know, it's got some interesting graves here. Wow. I hope you enjoyed your visit. I certainly did. We're gonna leave it off here, folks. I want to thank you for watching. If you get an opportunity, like, subscribe, click that notification bell that lets you know when a video will be uploaded. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell a stranger, a coworker, the dog, the cat, anybody about my channel. Through word of mouth is how viewership grows, and for everybody that does, I certainly appreciate it. For those that come in and just check and see what's going on, that's appreciated just as well. It's a beautiful day here in Central Florida, even though it is a little bit cool outside. Once again, thank you for watching. And from Conquest Cemetery here in Zellwood, so long for now.